Also, we're involved with Haitian Relief and Haitian policy. We're urging American policy towards Haiti to deal with reinvestment in Haiti, because we owe Haiti a major debt. Haiti fought for America. It is time for America to invest in Haiti. We want America to help rebuild Haiti's infrastructure as we're rebuilding ours. We want to make sure that America sends resources to Haiti for public health resources, in particular COVID vaccines to Haiti. And so you're going to hear now from some of our Haitian leaders, legal experts, as well as Haitian elected officials will share with you the Marshall Plan that they're asking for Haiti.
Haitian crisis takes on big meaning for us. Haiti is the first free African people in the country, in the world. First overthrow slave masters. Haiti means so much to us. When the founder of Chicago is a Haitian, DeSable. Don't stop there. Chicago, Haiti, beat Napoleon in Haiti and stopped French expansion. We will agree that Haiti is hated by many white people because they led the first successful slave rebellion against slavery. And at that time, Africa was under colonialism from the British, the French, the German, the Portuguese, the Dutch. They're afraid to create rebellions all across the world. It should have. Some small measure it did. Also, you have the case, Haiti, of all of Africa, all the black world was under occupation. I want now the woman who head the Haitian Lawyers Association. She's now Sister Sanat, Haitian American. Hey, Sanat, come forward. Give her a big hand, please.
Thank you, Reverend. Thank you, Reverend. Thank you. I'm Anastasia Sanat. I'm the incoming president for the Haitian American Lawyers Association of Illinois. I brought with me Patricia Nabal, the president of the Haitian American Nurses Association. I've also brought with me Jude Laude, who is the spokesperson for the National Haitian American Elected Officials Network. And both of them have some information to share about why it's important to educate people on what's going on in Haiti, educate people about what it really means to be a black person who is an immigrant trying to get into this country. When you come here, you have to be treated with dignity, respect. So I know that my brothers and sisters have been struggling throughout the diaspora, but we need your help. We need you now. And here we are. I'm going to give the mic over to Patricia Nabal in order to kind of tell us what happened and what she saw in Del Rio and what she saw on the ground in Haiti. Patricia?
Good morning, everyone. I'm Patricia Nabal, president of the Haitian American Nurses Association. I stand before you as a concerned citizen and also the daughter of Haitian immigrants. I was able to go down to Del Rio to be able to see our brothers and sisters at the border. We also recently just went to Haiti. The needs are still very current and they're very dire. They are in need of so many resources right now. And though it may seem like the event has already occurred and we're past that point, we're still at the very same place that we were. We're in need of goods, we're in need of donations, we're in need of supplies for these people. The treatment that we observed at the border lets us know that we're in trouble at this moment. People are being detained, they're being sent back to conditions that we were able to see firsthand in Haiti are not conditions that people should have to go back to. People are living under tents in Haiti. There's no misunderstanding on why they're trying to get here to have better resources and better opportunities for all of them. So we just encourage you to continue to reach out, to continue to bring your donations here at 90 East 50th Street. We need diapers, we need formula for children, we need clothing, we need coats, we need shoes. Whatever it is that you can bring, it would be so much appreciated.
Good morning. First, I'd like to give a huge expression of gratitude and appreciation for Reverend Jesse Jackson. I remember being here as a young boy and following your advocacy and your work on behalf of our people. So we greatly appreciate you, sir, and you are an elder that has impacted so many of us. And thank you to you and your family. And thank you, Jonathan, for all the work that you've been doing. I used to listen to you on WVON, dropping the knowledge, you know. And thank you for the work that your family has done. And thank you for your ongoing advocacy for Haiti. I've been here many times when you all have stood up, when there have been various crises in Haiti, so we want to thank you. My name is Jude Laude, and I am a member of the Haitian Organization Collective here in Chicago, Illinois. I am also a former school board member of District 202 in Evanston, Illinois, and I am a member of NEON, the National Haitian American Elected Officials Network. And the organization sends greetings to you, Reverend Jackson, and to the Jackson family. This is a collective of Haitian American elected officials nationwide. As we were responding to the recent earthquake in Haiti, ensuring that this time around, as opposed to when the first earthquake happened, that there was accountability, as we know that much of the help that was pledged to Haiti never actually got to Haiti. Many multinational organizations were entrusted with helping to respond to the first earthquake. And through the lessons learned, we knew we had to be on the ground and also communicating with the White House, the State Department, those on the ground like USAID, to ensure there was accountability and that all the aid was being tracked. Then our brothers and sisters showed up at the border at Del Rio in Texas, were treated inhumanely, and were not afforded the humanitarian reception that should be given to migrants. So in response, the National Haitian American Elected Officials Network has made requests to the Biden administration. There are 13 points that I will quickly go through, not in detail. Number one, grant humanitarian parole to the migrants. The immediate halt of deportations. Collaborate with refugee agencies that are receiving many of these migrants that have been dispersed throughout the country. Discontinue the use of Title 42, which was introduced by the Trump administration, and it led to immediate deportations on the grounds of a health crisis due to COVID. Investigate the Border Patrol officers who inhumanely treated the Haitians savagely when they showed up at the borders. Provide resources for now for those who find themselves in the United States, many of them without families here. Some of them, their identification were stripped away from them at the border, and their funds, their whatever money they had with them as well. Provide resettlement funding, again. Build a better immigration system as a whole. It needs to be equitable. It needs to work not just for some, but it needs to work for the black and brown people as well. Address COVID concerns. Yes, it needs to work for us too. Address COVID concerns, testing and vaccinations. There are three more. An independent migrant audit to ensure that we, NEON, know the location of all the migrants who have been dispersed throughout this country, and we want to ensure that there is a comprehensive effort to resettle them. So thank you so very much for your support. Thank you, Reverend Jesse Jackson, Jonathan. We love you all. Thank you, Reverend.